the basics of the Four Noble Truths. Then you have the Aryan right view. And when you have the Aryan right view, it also encompasses the worldly right view, Lokya Samaditi. Aryan right view is Lokuttara Samaditi. Now, why is right view important? Firstly, you have a worldly right view because you understand the working of karma vipaka, and you understand that there are woeful planes of rebirth. You will be careful that the karma you create is skillful karma, so that your next rebirth is into a happy destination of rebirth, not a woeful destination of rebirth. But worldly right view doesn't guarantee that you will always get a happy destination of rebirth. This lifetime you have worldly right view, the next life you have a happy destination of rebirth. But after that you've forgotten all the Dhamma you learned, and you will go on the round of rebirths. When you are on the round of rebirths, you go up and down, sometimes to a happy destination, sometimes to a woeful destination of rebirth. So definitely you will be born in the three woeful destinations again and again, which is really painful, full of suffering. So Aryan right view is more important. In the Anguttara Nikaya 9.20, in the sutta, the Buddha said a long time ago he was born as a Brahmin, and in that lifetime he did a lot of dana, offerings and charity. And the Buddha said, in spite of giving to so much to so many people, the merit was not very much, because there was not a single person with right view to receive the offering. In other words, there was not a single Arya, noble person around. All were ordinary worldlings, Putujana. So the implication of the sutta is that once you get right view, you are an Arya. So it's very important to become an Arya. You must get right view. If you don't have right view, you have not become an Arya. And once you become an Arya, then you will never regress. You will never be reborn into any one of the three woeful planes of existence. That's why it's so important to get right view. Once you get right view, you know you're never going to be reborn in the three woeful planes of existence. You'll only be reborn in the two happy destinations, either as a human being or as a Deva or Devi. And the sutta says even if you are born as a human being, you will have a lot of blessings. You will come back as a human being with a good life. You are born to a wealthy family, and you will have good looks, and you will have long life, a healthy, strong body, etc. So that's why it's so good to get Aryan right view. Now in the Majjhima Nikaya, Sutta 117, the Buddha says that if you practice Noble Eightfold Path, you must always enter by the first factor, right view. If you don't get right view, you have not entered on the Noble Eightfold Path. So you can see about 10 years ago, in Malaysia, in Penang, we had one lady who practiced meditation for 20 over years and was certified by her teacher to have been an Arya already. And she was teaching meditation. And she was a very serious Buddhist. Every day she kept the 8 precepts. And whenever the school holidays came, she would shave off her hair and become a manchi for the school holidays. And she did this year after year. Then after 20 over years of practice, suddenly she gave up Buddhism and switched her religion. So all that effort, 20 over years of effort, all gone down the drain. Why? Because she did not get right view. Once you get right view, and you become a Sotapanna, you have unshakable faith in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. So if you don't get right view, you still don't have the unshakable faith. Today you say you're a Buddhist, another day you give up that religion, switch your religion. So you can see here that right view is more important than meditation. Now how do we get right view or are in right view? In the Majjhima Nikaya, Sutta 43, it is stated that there are only two conditions for you to achieve right view. The first condition is the voice of another. The voice of another is very important. The second one is proper attention or careful attention. Yoniso manasikara. So only somebody else teaching you the Dhamma, that's the only way you can get right view. If you meditate by yourself until doomsday, you're not going to get right view by yourself. That is why when the Buddha came into the world, after he was enlightened, he taught the Dhamma. He taught the Dhamma. And after he taught the Dhamma, people heard the Dhamma and Aryans started to appear in the world. So if the Buddha did not teach the Dhamma, people will meditate and meditate, and then they may get psychic powers. They may end up like Jesus Christ or some yogi with psychic powers. But they may not become an Arya. So it's the Dhamma that helps us to get right view and become an Arya. So remember the Noble Eightfold Path, you have to enter it through right view. That's the only way. And also in this Majjhima Nikaya Sutta 117, it says that the Noble Eightfold Path, the 8 factors are to be practiced one by one. Right view, once you get right view, that will bring you to the next factor, which is right thoughts. And right thoughts will bring you to right speech, and right speech will bring you to right action, which will bring you to right livelihood, which will bring you to right effort, which will bring you to right recollection, and finally right concentration. Now, coming back to this getting right view, listening to the Dhamma, somebody else teaching you the Dhamma. During the Buddha's days, there were no books, so somebody else have to teach you the Dhamma for you to get right view. But nowadays, we have the suttas, the Buddha's words in the Nikayas. So reading the Nikayas or reading the earlier suttas will have the same effect. So what type of Dhamma should we listen or should we study? The type of Dhamma that we should concentrate on to achieve right view is the earliest discourses of the Buddha, the original discourses of the Buddha. And all schools of Buddhism agree that the original discourses of the Buddha are found in the earliest 4 Nikayas, 4 collections of the Buddha's words. First one is the Digha Nikaya, long discourses of the Buddha. Then Majjhima Nikaya, medium length discourses of the Buddha. Samyutta Nikaya, topically grouped discourses of the Buddha. And Anguttara Nikaya, numerically arranged discourses of the Buddha. So these are the earliest Nikayas. We have a 5th Nikaya called the Khuddaka Nikaya. Khuddaka Nikaya means the minor collection or the small collection. It started off with 1 or 2 books, and that's why it's called the small collection. But monks started to add more and more books into this Nikaya, so that now Sri Lanka and Thailand recognize 15 books. But Myanmar in 1956, they added another 3 books to make it 18 books. And everyone knows that these 3 books are not the Buddha's words. And yet they felt that it was important enough to put it in. So from here you can see how the minor collection grew to become the major collection. So in this Khuddaka Nikaya, only about 6 books are reliable, in that they do not contradict the earliest 4 Nikayas. And these 6 books are the Dhammapada สุตตานิ